how to be motivated for life. How to be motivated forever. There's a way to find long-lasting motivation, long-term motivation. And I'm going to tell you in that video how to get it.
I think we all have to go in there and just trust to it.
You know, there's two types of motivation. You know, there's the sort of short-term motivation that you get really on the go. You know, you watch a motivational video, you just be motivated right now in that second. And then the next day, somehow it's not there anymore. You're like, what the hell? I was motivated yesterday, I'm no longer motivated today. What is happening? And that short-term type of motivation is mostly motivated by the stick, we call it. The stick is either you whip the horse or you give a carrot to the horse. Two types of motivation. And the stick is really trying to avoid pain. That's like a massive, that's a motivation that, yes, can help. It can help to say, I don't want to be fat anymore. I don't want to be lonely anymore. I don't want to be miserable anymore. I don't want to be poor anymore. This helps, but only to a certain extent. Yes, it'll motivate you to move towards your goals, but eventually that motivation will wane just because negative motivation is not as sustainable as you think. Now, there's a second type of motivation that's more long-term, which is the carrot, right? The promotion-oriented type of motivation. Now, this is the motivation for something and is striving towards something. You're already good and you just want to be better. That's that type of motivation. And this motivation, it doesn't pin you down as much. It's really expansive. It inspires you to keep going, to keep growing, because it's positively influenced. It's not negatively restricted in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so that's the type of motivation you want. So to compare, the short-term motivation is more to avoid pain. You know, it's more for the instant gratification. You know, for example, it could also be, let's say you want a pizza or you want an ice cream. So like, yeah, if you do this work, then I can eat a pizza afterwards. Or if I do this project, then I can go drink a beer. You know, whatever that motivation is, it's very short-term, it's very short-term based, and it really does not last. It will last for one day. But that's it, okay? You can make a bet with your friend, okay? I'm gonna finish that essay, and if I don't finish it, I give you $100, whatever. It'll work, but it's only short term. You know, you want something a bit more long lasting. So what I suggest to you is that you make the right balance, okay? So there's the pain versus pleasure, okay? And Tony Robbins talk about that. When you set a goal, you're gonna associate more pleasure to taking action and pain to inaction. There's pain associated to taking action, but there should also be pleasure associated to taking action. It can't just all be pain. Because if there's more pain, then as soon as you want to take that action, like, you know what, too much pain, I'm gonna get back to my comfort zone, okay? So you want to make sure that the inaction is painful and the action is pleasurable. So how do you do that? You think of all the positives of taking that action. Simple. You visualize yourself, all the results, all the positives you get from taking that action, how fulfilled you'll be to like this long-term 10 years horizon, right? Like why you go to the gym. You visualize yourself in 5 years, in 10 years, even in 40 years when you're still super healthy. Another tip for you is that you have your values strong, okay? Have your values set sort of in a long-term way, not like short-term of pleasure and excitement right now, more like fulfillment, contribution, art, mastery, love, you know, helping the world, whatever that is. Okay, if you have those type of values, then you'll be motivated in the long run. You won't run out of gas midway through the trip, because if your motivation is to not be fat anymore, as soon as you're skinny, you'll be like, oh, that's it, I'm done. And then the motivation will wane again, then you get fat again, and the cycle continues. Now, I'm gonna be clear with you right now. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Why aren't you motivated? Like seriously, why are you not motivated long-term right now? Why do you need to watch a video on how to be more motivated? Why? The honest truth I wanna tell you is that you just don't know what you want. Most of us don't know what we want. You know, I'm not just blaming you. It's like all of us, we don't really know. And that's why I made this life purpose book, to help people to find what they want in life and to have more clarity in their life. So I want you to ask yourself this, like, what do you truly want? Not what other people told you that you want, not what society tells you that you want, but what do you independently, authentically, honestly want? Deep in your heart, deep in, whatever, deep in you. And if you can find that, you can tap into that, your authentic self, then finding motivation will be a lot easier. Because this is the type of clarity you need to be motivated. If you're not clear about the target, about the objective, how can you be motivated? It's like motivated, yeah, motivated for what? Why do you want to be motivated? You want to be motivated for what? If you can't tell me the what, and exactly specifically tell me, then that means your motivation is not going to last very long. I want to be motivated to have good grades. Why do you want to have good grades? Because it's good to have good grades? No, that's not enough. Dig down, dig deeper. Why do you want to have good grades? Because it's good for me, for my future. Well, why is that good for you, for your future? Because my parents will like me. Well, why is that important that they like you? Because, I don't know, because I don't want to be alone. Oh shit. Now you realize your motivation all along was just to please your parents. Now your motivation all along was just some short-term escaping the pain bullshit. Okay, now how about this? What's your motivation to go to the gym? Oh, I wanna be motivated to go to the gym so I can become the strongest version of myself. Why do I want to be the strongest version of myself? Because when I'm the strongest version of myself, I can inspire more people, thousands of people, to become their strongest versions of themselves. And now, why is that so important? People are becoming more and more unhealthy. People don't take care of their bodies. If they cannot take care of their bodies, they can't take care of themselves, they can't take care of their family, they can't take care of the world, and the overall consciousness and health of the world is going down. So think about it. Me, by just going to the gym now, with that motivation in mind, I'm thinking in my head of all the millions of people I'm going to inspire on the internet, or wherever I'm going to inspire. Now that's a fucking motivation, man. That's gonna last. It's not some short-term, I don't want to look like a loser motivation. I don't want to look fat motivation, okay? So really dig down and find that motivation for yourself. If you want more clarity, I have 3 steps for you that are very easy. Number 1, be clear with what you want, okay? Set some goals right now, okay? Ask yourself, what do I truly want out of life? Okay, brainstorm a little bit and then write down the few goals that you want to achieve, okay, 2 to 3 goals. And then once you have those goals, then you can stick them to your wall, read them every day. Me, I have this journal that I read every single day, that I note every single day, so you can do that. Ask yourself, why do you want that goal? Be as detailed as you can. And as a bonus tip, you can visualize yourself already having achieved that goal. Set 20 minutes of your day aside right before you go to sleep. Visualize yourself already having achieved a goal, and you'll sleep on it. The next day you wake up, you'll be motivated. Trust me, try it out. You'll see it's magical. Lastly, for lasting motivation, of course, you need to know your life purpose. This is what I've been talking about the entire time. Okay, long-lasting motivation comes from long-lasting life purpose. Click on the link below where it says free ebook, life purpose book, so you can receive my free ebook. And also don't forget to click on subscribe, click on the bell so you receive all my videos now that I'm going to post every Wednesday and every Saturday, as long as a live stream on every Sunday. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.